Okay, so recently I've been rewatching Naruto, which I consider the greatest show of all time. Now in doing so, I was getting hyped and prepared for some of my favourite arcs. The Land of the Waves, the Chunin exams, Sasuke retrieval arc, all the good shit. But I completely overlooked one arc in particular, that being the Search for Tsunade arc. Now this arc doesn't actually get talked about that much, and honestly, even on my first watch, I don't remember enjoying it as much as I just fucking did. So today, I'm going to be talking about why I believe the Search for Tsunade arc is the most underrated arc in OG Naruto. Now this arc starts with probably the most memorable part, to be honest, as we see Itachi for the first time, and he shows up and shows us that there is complete levels to this shit. I mean, this guy is straight up flexing the Sharingan like it's fucking nothing, like it's the cloak that he's wearing, like it takes no chakra to do so, and then Asuma and Kurenai just straight up throw this guy the opportunity to flex. For some reason, Asuma thinks that he has the fucking capabilities, he has the abilities to be talking that shit.
Why should we wait till later, when I can just wipe the floor with you both now?
He stands there and gives it the whole Itachi Uchiha bullshit, knowing damn well what this guy's capable of. Then, as if that shit wasn't embarrassing enough, Kurenai sees fit to use fucking genjutsu on this guy. Probably the one fucking guy it wouldn't work on. She thinks she's the shit, and it just gets straight up reversed. Then Mr. Worldwide pulls up. They have a little bit of a glazing back and forth over and over again, and to be honest, it seems Kakashi's the only guy here with a fucking brain cell. But regardless, that shit doesn't matter, because all it takes is Itachi to look Kakashi straight in the eye, and Kakashi's We get our first look at Tsukuyomi, and to be quite honest, this is just fucking embarrassing. Kakashi had no chance, and it actually hurts to see my boy like this. But then, as if it wasn't lit enough, as if this wasn't already some of the coolest shit we've seen in the show so far, the arc just keeps on giving as Itachi pulls up on Jiraiya and Naruto as they search for Tsunade. To be honest, what follows is just straight fucking petty from Itachi. There's no reason for him to be doing any of this shit. Now, before Itachi arrives, we see them looking at Jiraiya and discussing the fact that they're not actually sure if they can beat one of the Sannin themselves. So the two see fit to put an innocent fucking woman under a genjutsu to make her distract Jiraiya. As if this shit wasn't already crazy enough, Itachi then sees fit to pull up, walk as slowly as possible to Naruto's room, knock on the door, wait, and just stand there in fucking dead silence, staring straight into my goat's soul. Sharingan on and activated, which by the way hasn't been taken off once since we've seen this guy, just for him to say, "You should come outside because we gotta talk." Now the fact that Kisame is just chill with this shit, he's just chill with letting Itachi stand there for a good few seconds, is already fucking goated enough. But then Jiraiya actually pulls up. Now for some fucking reason, Jiraiya just allows this shit to happen. He just straight up allows Sasuke to charge head fucking first, straight at his brother Itachi, and yeah, didn't end very fucking well. Now it's at this point that the arc starts to take its main route, and focus more on the search for Tsunade as Itachi and Kisame flee. We learn that Orochimaru is also searching for Tsunade because of the injury he sustained after trying to run the ones with Hiruzen inside of this Kevin the Cube looking ass thing, and lost the ability to use his arms. Here, as Jiraiya continues to search for clues at where Tsunade may be, Naruto is training to learn the Rasengan. Now whilst Naruto continuously struggles with learning the Rasengan and doing the water balloon test that Jiraiya has given to him, we do have a few wholesome moments between the two of them here. In particular, one of my favourite moments is Naruto and Jiraiya sharing an ice lolly for the first time, which, knowing what happens later on, is enough to have me bawling my fucking eyes out. However, it's here that Naruto and Jiraiya finally catch up with Tsunade, who is a lot more conflicted than we initially anticipated. Because of Orochimaru's deal, she just starts crashing the fuck out on Naruto, calling him all sorts of names, disrespecting the Hokage, and I can't lie, Seeing this the first time, I was probably heated as fuck. But here, the show does make clear that she is very conflicted. This offer that Orochimaru has made her has clearly got to her, and Naruto reminding her of her younger brother has really dug up some bad memories. However, not knowing this, Naruto does not give a fuck.
I don't care if she is a lady! I'll knock that cynical sneer off her face!
Let's take this outside, kid.
Now the funniest thing here is that Naruto genuinely has no idea just what this Rasengan can do, but still tries to pull it out on Tsunade with no holding back, just because she was talking shit on the Hokage. I'd also like to say that I probably did not give Tsunade the credit she deserved when watching this arc all those years ago, because her beating Naruto with one finger is pretty fucking cold. After all this straight hating from Tsunade, the two then make a deal, and Naruto brings out Tsunade's true gambling addiction once again, as they agree that if Naruto can master the Rasengan in 1 week, Tsunade will admit she is wrong. Naruto then at this point slaves his ass off, barely returning back to the hotel that him and Jiraiya are sharing, whilst Jiraiya tries to win over Tsunade. Now, skipping forward to the peak of this arc, Tsunade literally drugs Jiraiya so that she can go and meet up with Orochimaru. Now, it seems pretty ropey at this point, with Kabuto and Orochimaru seemingly going through with the deal with Tsunade, but then Tsunade comes to her senses and tries to attack Orochimaru. The fight then gets taken to flat ground so that Kabuto and Orochimaru can have some sort of advantage against Tsunade's strength, and this is where we really see Tsunade's true capabilities. Now, as I've said multiple times, because of how young I was when I watched this arc for the first time, I don't actually remember being this impressed by Tsunade's strength, but she actually is very fucking impressive. However, for some reason, Kabuto is just that guy in this fight, and actually fucks shit up. He even basically has inverted controls and just overcomes that shit instantly. But yeah, shit's not looking too good for Tsunade and Jiraiya at this point. But never mind, because my fucking GOAT, Naruto, shows them what the fuck he is about. He shows his perseverance and shields a blow that probably would have finished Tsunade off at this point with his headband, despite being weak as shit at this point. Now, Kabuto, Jiraiya, even Tsunade and Orochimaru have just been straight disrespecting this guy this entire arc, saying that he's in over his head, that he's mediocre, and here Naruto shows that he really actually does have high battle IQ. Now, not only does this move from Naruto remind Tsunade who the fuck she is, but he also does some crazy shit where he grabs the kunai of Kabuto as he stabs him so that he can hold him in place and hit him with the Rasengan, and this time it's actually successful. This moment alone is so fucking cool. I mean, it's Naruto's signature move throughout the whole rest of the show, and we're seeing it for the first time, and as if that wasn't cool enough, it's directly followed by him getting some recognition from Orochimaru. At this point, Orochimaru shits himself. He runs straight down there and tries to kill Naruto as if he wasn't just calling the guy mediocre and not a problem at all, and Tsunade really fucking shines here. Tsunade stands up, takes the blow from Orochimaru and gets stabbed continuously, protecting Naruto, and basically says, "I'm willing to die over this boy because I believe he will be the Hokage." Now, I'll be real, it's at this point that the arc just keeps getting better, as the three Sannin then face off on all three of their summons, and I'm not gonna lie, Jiraiya shows them up completely. This guy makes the toad spit fucking oil out of his mouth to then do a fireball jutsu into the oil, creating this massive fucking flame, and even though it did jack shit, it was still the coolest shit I've ever seen. Anyways, at this point, Tsunade and Jiraiya show us the capabilities of the Sannin, with Orochimaru and Kabuto being defeated and fleeing, and his arms still not being healed. The arc then concludes with a beautiful moment and reference back to Tsunade and Naruto's initial fight, in which Tsunade seemingly acts as if she's going to repeat how she treated Naruto previously, defeating him with just one finger, flicks his headband into the air and gives him a kiss on the forehead, and instead tells him that he will grow up to be a fine young man. Therefore, that concludes the Search for Tsunade arc. which I believe to be the most underrated arc in OG Naruto, unfortunately sandwiched between some of the greatest arcs in shonen anime.